out of things to do in the lockdown? Well, here is your answer. The Israeli Film Archive has just uploaded its extensive library online, meaning that you can watch Israeli cinema all the way from the late 19th century until today. We're talking 30,000 titles recorded on 2 million meters of film, which showcase around 4,500 productions made here in Israel. And it's all available on a new platform in English. I'm now joined by Hila Shitrit. She's a director of online public access at the Cinematheque in Jerusalem. So, how is the Israeli Film Archive able to do this? How are they able to turn such old film reels into digital formats we can enjoy today?
Well, it's still very long and complicated task. It's a project that started 7 years ago, and we're digitizing the old films because they're just ruined. And we want to preserve them to the next generation and to find a way to digitize them to the best quality that exists today, which is 4K, that people in the future can see it. But while we were doing it, we said, okay, let's take those films that were lying in the boxes and bring them to the audience, that everyone can see it from anywhere around the world and to learn about the history of this place.
Well, this is so amazing. I mean, you've probably seen hundreds of hours of film about Israeli history on video. I mean, what are some of the moments that you saw that stand out, kind of the clips that we would want to watch ourselves if we went onto the platform?
Wow, there's so many. I think for me, it was a shock to see this place like 120 years ago, and to see the Ottomanic period and the British period and the established of a young country, but also the juicy stuff, to see that stars like Frank Sinatra and Marlene Dietrich and Ellen Renee came to visit the young country and to be a part of the scene that comes of a Western nation in the middle of the Middle East.
Now, this is a great opportunity, obviously, to showcase Israeli cinema and documentary filmmaking. In your opinion, what do you think sets Israeli cinema and documentaries apart?
First, it takes place in Israel, so the stories and the conflict and the language is the Israeli, it's Hebrew. But beside it, I think that the directors, both documentaries and feature, had their own signatures. It's more auteur kind of directors. So you see sometimes films on the same subject, but each one is very, very specific by the artistic view of the director.
Right. Well, the modern state of Israel is so new in many senses, so to be able to kind of see it grow through this film is probably very exciting. So just quickly, how can our viewers at home access this amazing wealth of archive footage? What do they have to do?
Well, this platform is both Hebrew and English. We cataloged all the film also by in English, so you can just get into the website and start looking for the past of Israel and see films of the Israeli cinema. And you can look by tagging places and subjects and people and start playing with the map and just enjoy this historic place.